Welcome back everybody, I am Nero. This is a new game I'm bringing to you today. It was released in December called Little Dungeon Stories. Let's jump into it. I've already given the game a little try already, so let me just get back to the menu. I already recorded some video footage on this, but the game volume is way too loud and you couldn't hear me, so I'm re-recording it, and I've got a bit of knowledge behind me about how to play the game. So I'm going to try and do better than I did last time. So this is basically like it's like a card-based RPG game. It's kind of inspired by like Zelda and all those kind of games, you know, action combat games. But it's all card-based, so you're going to have all your stats and everything. But let's show you a couple of things. Without being intimidated by danger, you enter the crypt, where you go down some mysterious stairs. You didn't have enough money to buy food for the rest of your trip. That's what actually happened in my first game. So there you go. Your dungeon stories. Right, cracking on. Let the story begin. Right, so we'll get into that in a second. As you can see, we've got the stats here on the left. You've got items that you pick up along your journeys. You've got your health, energy, humanity, and money. Obviously money you'll get from combat and fighting things. Humanity, as it says here, decreases every time you swipe a card, so you swipe it, let it begin, I'm impatient, so you swipe it different directions based on what the card is to make selections for your story. And this obviously affects these 4 attributes up here, and as these decrease, you obviously don't want to run out of money, because that's what I did the first time. And when I ran out of money, I basically ran out of food, so I died. That was the end of the story. Obviously, if you run out of health, you're dead. I don't know what happens when you run out of energy and humanity. Every time you swipe a card, you're losing humanity, so I guess that's going to be end game as well. I'm guessing that all 4 of these is going to bring an end game, just different reason as to why. This I never actually had before, but this is obviously a list of your stories as you go. As you're going through the game, you can see here, you swipe left to sell it, swipe right to equip it. So I bought a shield, and tells you what you can do. You get other things that you find in your story, you got items. So basically, as you reveal cards and unlock them, you know, you get a good collection of them, and you can see what kind of options these things provide you. Go ahead, no, require repair equipment, etc. Yeah. Anyway, cracking on. Let's play a story for this. Let's play an introduction for the game. Right. So we've got this spirit trait. So you can choose your trait at the start of the game, which is going to go into your stats and choose your attributes that you start with. So you get charisma, moolah, so lots of money. This is what? Clover spirit and brave spirit. So this is different from what I had the first time I played it. I had a lot of different 4 other basically selections, and I chose faith. So I'm going to go for brave this time, as faith is not an option. Faith gave me a lot more intelligence, but this time I got strength and defense. So we're going to start off on floor 1. Card 1 unlocked is in this dungeon level. From now on it will appear in the dungeon. Okay. I've never seen this one before. I can grant you some positive or negative, but I don't know what it will be. Okay. What? So, as you can see here, she's going to give me possibly 100 coin, up 50 energy, but it would take away 15 humanity, and who knows what it's going to do to health. So let's see. Arcane Gauntlet, Cursed Equipment, Inverse Dungeon Curse. A phantom appears in front of you. He wants part of your humanity. No. He asks if you want to enhance the effect of the next potion you drink. Yeah, go ahead. I'm quite clearly going down on money already. So we've got the Arcane Gauntlet. Next potion you drink will have double effect. I don't know how to use the items as of yet. That's one thing I'm not sure. I got to floor 11 on my first attempt. So we've got a wooden crate. It seems it can be opened without much effort. Try doing a shield if 20 plus intelligence. Okay, we got a dagger. That's cool. Let's equip it. Door leading to the library. Why not go in? Got a big shelf. Why would I not read something? Potion recipe. Yes, we got our first recipe. Recipe of some kind of potion. An alchemist is needed to decrypt it. Ah, let's sell it. Get some money. A wizard wants to sell you some things. His prices will depend on your charisma. Let me see your inventory. So he's got parchment, 3 potion recipe, flask of greed, 1 potion recipe. Ah, okay, so I can get the flask of greed, but it'll cost me a potion recipe. I'm sure I just got one, didn't I? Tombling book, 2 potion recipe. But I'm not going to do anything at the moment. Or shall I try and... You find a bookshelf in a room. A wall of glue. A green viscous substance comes out of the wall. You see money in the hole. Oh, take it. What? Why is my health going down so much? I'm level 10, but my health has gone down a lot. It's not a common ring. It contains a dark star. Destroy it. Because I want to keep my money high, because I ran out of money last time. You find a bookshelf in a room. Read something. A mysterious shining fragment. Maybe a blacksmith knows what it is. I'm going to pick it up regardless. Oh. A wizard wants to sell you some things again. Nothing. Hold on, what have you got? Timlin book, parchment. It's the same thing again. Oh, what's this? Trinity shards. If you gather 3, a blacksmith can forge a piece of equipment. Sick. Okay, right, so that's fine. Trap of spikes without realizing you step on a pressure plate. Jump with all my strength, I'm gonna fall asleep. Trap is activated, you suffer damage to the feet. Ah, ouch, ah. What? I'm almost dead. It's useful for fights against enemies. It breaks with fragility. White dagger. Come on. Can I have this already? Sell it. Key! Awesome. Every year the old man with a peculiar shimmick offers you his magic book. Give it to me. Money. Vampire treat wants blood in exchange for... I don't have blood, mate. I've only got 8 health left. I'm gonna die if you suck my blood. I made it at floor 16 though. In exchange for rising all stats, maybe it'll rise my health. Oh my god, I've got 4 health left. Oh yes. Find a heal potion. Alright, pick it up. Drink it. Sick. Right, got some health back again. I'm gonna fall asleep though, by the looks of it. A strange feeling, you start having stomachache. Okay. Ah, wait a minute, I used a potion, so instead of getting 20 I got 40. That's good, because I had that thing here. Potion sickness. Bleeding. You lose health by swiping a card off. What? What, 6 health? We'll soon find out. No, I lost 4 health. For 1 turn. That sucks. Drink it. I'm gonna die from the bleeding, I reckon. It's useful for fights against enemies. Yeah, why would I not? Yeah. Take it. Get my defense up. Book of Blacksmithing contains all the knowledge about repairing equipment. Read. If 35. Craft potion recipe. Well, I don't have... Oh no, I do have enough intelligence. How did I get that all of a sudden? Big frog, a peculiar frog with purple eyes. It smells very good. Rub it, lick it. Smells very good. Rub it, lick it. Rabbit. It's going to cost me 10 of everything. That... This is the only one I can do. I think I gained some health from that. Not sure what actually happened from that frog. Does it tell me here? Blindness, hide the changes to your phone main statistics. Well, for 8 turns. Can repair on your anvil, okay. This is just stats. Nothing about the current level. Right, so Keystone Kunai is useful for fights against enemies. It has infinite uses and decreases defense. I don't want to do nothing. What happened there? 26. I think I'm no longer bleeding. Yeah, I'm no longer bleeding. Sword art book. A small book that talks about the art of the sword. Okay. Do that. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep. Sand pot. Common sand. So close. Pick it up. Sell it. Alright, I'm gonna fall asleep now. Game over. Yeah, that's it. So even if you fall asleep, it's game over. But I only really got one item to increase my energy, so I kinda got screwed. But yeah, I definitely got a lot further. I got level 24. The first time I only got to level 11. Help. Game over. Swipe to see your score. Let's see. Right, so 2490. I got 360 points for getting to floor 24. Health 240 for what I had left. No energy left. Humanity 2250 because it's basically full. And money. I had money. Didn't get any achievements. No. That's all good. Your life. Without being intimidated by danger, you enter the crypt. You do not have the strength to continue. Your body remains motionless on the ground. You're dead. Goodbye. Despite the game is fully released, I decided to work on it more and implement additional features. All new cards and features are going to be available in the first in English and then translated into additional languages. This game is available in 15 different languages, so that's why it mentions that. But let's click in. But yeah, this is back to the menu again, and as you can see, there's my second life there. Yeah, I already ran over that earlier. So I guess that just keeps track of all your games that you play in this infinitely. So obviously you can keep going and see how far you get, and as you go you're going to reveal more of these cards, and you can kind of like plan ahead what you're going to select the more you unlock, to see how far you can progress and what your top scores are. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below if you want to see more of it, and I'll definitely do some more videos. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And yeah, if you want to check out this game, Little Dungeon Stories, I'll put a link in the description so you can hit it up with Steam and see what it's like. Obviously, you've seen what it's like, you can see if you can beat me. Shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, from me Nero, ciao for now, guys. A phantom appears in front of you. He wants part of your humanity. No. He asks if you want to enhance the effect of the next potion you drink. Yeah, go ahead. I'm quite clearly going down on money already.